I'm Hank Siegel, president of Hamilton Jewelers, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the history of our company. Hamilton was founded in 1912 in Trenton, New Jersey. In those days, Trenton was a very vibrant city, midway between New York and Philadelphia. It was a huge industrial city with a lot of factories. In 1912, Hamilton was founded by the original founders, and in 1926, the company was purchased by my grandfather, Hank Siegel. The original store was a very modest store, but provided a wide range of services, much like we do now. In those days, we had an optician on the premises, so you could have your eyeglasses repaired. And we would have a butler who would come out to your home and polish the silver before the holidays, before Thanksgiving and Christmas, as well as a watchmaker and several jewelers on the premises as well. On the sales floor, it was just my grandfather and my grandmother. They were the first two employees. One of the interesting things about our company is that we survived two fires, one in 1947 and then one in 1957. And these fires actually devastated the stores on both dates, and we lost all of our archives, our old designs, our records, and many of our vintage pieces. So I always enjoy seeing older pieces that were sold by Hamilton in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s when clients bring them in for us to see today. That after the fire that destroyed our business, the only thing that we had to take with us to our temporary location was our reputation. One of the things we're most proud of at Hamilton is the long relationships that we've had with many prominent manufacturers and suppliers in our industry. As a for instance, we've been selling Patek Philippe timepieces since 1938 and Rolex timepieces since 1946. Another good one, Mikimoto pearls, first imported to the United States in 1978. Hamilton was the second account that Mikimoto opened in the United States. My father and my grandfather won many awards and accolades because of the way they ran the business through that time period. In fact, in 1960, they were selected as Retailer of the Year by the Brand Names Foundation, which was a retail organization which honored businesses for promoting brand names in the marketplace. They were Business of the Year in Mercer County, and also they were very, very involved in the community. One of the things they enjoy doing is supporting athletic events, and the March of Dimes held an annual basketball tournament in Trenton in those days, and Hamilton would always donate a certain amount of money based upon the points that were scored in the game, and also we would sponsor the local baseball teams and Little League teams and so forth. So the business continued to grow and thrive through the 1960s and 1970s, and in 1973 a suburban location in Lawrenceville was established. Then in 1974 my grandfather retired to his longtime winter community of Palm Beach, Florida, and interestingly enough, like many people in his generation, became bored in his retirement, and then shortly thereafter we established the Hamilton location on Worth Avenue in Palm Beach. That started as a very small store, only about 9 feet wide, and really was more of a hobby for my grandfather, but typical of his foresight, the Palm Beach community continued to grow, and that became a bigger store, and then became 2 stores and 2 bigger stores, and now of course our presence in the Palm Beach County community is well known. In 1985, we took over what was formerly the Princeton Bus Depot and turned that into our store here in Princeton, New Jersey, which is now our flagship location. That store has expanded and grown, been remodeled 3 times since that date, since that opening, and continues to thrive in what we consider to be the best location in the state of New Jersey. Finally, in 2004, we had the opportunity to open a beautiful new store in the great town of Red Bank, New Jersey, serving the Monmouth County community. And we're very proud of the store that we have in Red Bank, of the great team that we have in Red Bank, and it's certainly the most beautiful store in that town. In 2009, Hamilton had the opportunity to acquire the Insignia division, which has served numerous patriotic societies and organizations from around the United States for many, many years. We're very proud of our growth, and we're very proud of the way we've been able to maintain our business over the years, largely due to the fact that we have a staff of dedicated, long-term, terrific employees. Each of them contribute to our business in a unique way, and many of them have been with us for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or even more. And to us, that's one of the hallmarks of Hamilton, the fact that we have such a dedicated team. The fact that we are still a family-owned business and that I'm the third generation running the company is something that's very important to my family. We feel very important to the business, and certainly something that I'm very proud of.